Coming to you straight from the Rio Grande and beyond, and beyond. Broadcasting to the four corners of the globe. So grab your seat, your coffee, or your sundowner.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
On point, as always. This is Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
Back at you in Gloves Off, and today I have a great guest, City Councilman Rudy Gonzalez, and we're touching base on what 2022 has in store, and he's here to tell us how we doing.
Doing great. Good to be back, and good to be back in the familiar atmosphere. So we're enjoying the holidays right now, and spending time with family. So we're doing great.
Okay, well, you're looking good.
Feeling better. Feeling better. I just got back from a doctor's visit this past week. Everything's going well. I just got to continue doing what I got to do with my meds and all that. We go back again on the 14th of January, so we're doing good. We're feeling good. We're feeling positive too. So
absolutely, absolutely. You got something to say? You're running. You're running for
yeah,
position?
Yeah. I'll be running for just Peace Precinct 2, Place 1. I think early voting. No, I know early voting begins this February 14th. Actually, do that same thing. It'll run for 2 weeks, and then I believe March 4th, 3rd or 4th is election day. But yeah, feeling a lot better. It's the only reason I'm doing it, because I'm feeling better. I know that we all have our struggles, and our own lives to run and to oversee. But this is something that I spoke with my family about, and we decided that it was my shot to do it. I'm running for the seat. I'm not running against any individual. I'm running for the seat of Justice of Peace Precinct 2, Place 1. I know there's, of course, you have your incumbent, and then there's another candidate that'll be throwing his name in the hat, or throw his name in the hat. But it's all fine. It's good for me. It's good for them, and I grant them best wishes. And God bless them both. We're ready. We're ready. I didn't want to wait too much. I didn't want to wait past my 2 years. I'll be able to term out in the city council seat. I'll be able to finish because I meet that requirement which is a year and 30-day period, and that passed this past October. So as of now, I'm good to go. I'm good to finish my city term, which will finish, of course, this coming year, either late November, depending on the elections. If they want to run off in District 1, then I'll stay maybe about a month more. So we're looking maybe December of next year. So we're excited. We're excited to see what comes.
Absolutely. You've been a force down there in the city council. You all have done some good, and we thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
And we wish you the best, and especially in this election.
Yes, sir.
And may God give you speed. You'll get it done.
I appreciate that.
And everybody always says, "Why are you running? What are you doing?" It's a calling. Some people don't run, but some people run all.
And I'll be honest with you, it's not for every single person to do it. When I first did, when I first ran back in 2014, I was like, "What am I doing? What am I getting myself into?" But I was ready to go, but at the same time, you were like, what's going to happen if you do, get on the seat. But then over the years, you start getting so much love from people that you help, and even people that never helped you that you help out. Bottom line is, we gotta help out everybody, no matter what. It doesn't matter if they went against you or anything. That doesn't matter at all. You gotta help them. You gotta, make it happen. And there's people out there that went against me, which is okay, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion and to their own vote, whatever they want to do. And I believe in that so much that even now, when I talk to people, I say, "Hey, if you've already committed with somebody, we're still friends no matter what." At the end of the day, politics is politics, friendship is friendship, and that's it. I don't take it to heart. And that's one of the things that, I guess, I got a lot of faith in what I'm doing. I got my wife right next to me, pushing me, my family, friends, a lot of people around the community helping me out. They just, they inspire me to to inspire others. You know, it's amazing the faith that I have, and you know, it's whatever the Lord wants. The Lord says this is for you, then it's for me. I got a second chance in life, whether it's for this or not, we'll find out.
Like I said, Godspeed, and it's just around the corner. You know, people say it's in March. Listen, we're touching base in August. Now it's December. Now we're turning a new year. You know, and people don't understand that it changed. These past 2 years have changed a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's made a lot of people more stronger. It's made a lot more people more caring.
That's right.
It's made a lot of us stand up and say, you know what, we need to change. We need to change now.
Yeah.
So it has produced those that have a leading stride to them to stand up and say, you know what, let's do this. Let's go forward.
You're right. And you're right, because we went through a pandemic, and then us as a family person, we went through what I went through. And, you know, we fought. We fought with the Lord, you know. He was right there by our side, and thankfully we got the second chance in life. And like I said, whether it's for this, then hey, let it be. If it's not, then it's okay. I'm fine with it. I mean, I'm still gonna do what I have to do. I have to fight, and you know, and do and make the changes that I want to make, and just show the community the love that we have for them, and be there for them, be there to help them, assist them, and do what we can. Yeah, in the city it's hard sometimes, because you have people that, you know, you have your colleagues. They have to actually approve and vote for whatever you want to make, even if it's a difference, or if you want to add some structures into your district, and the monies and where the money's coming from. They're coming from your discretionary funds, or are they coming from a grant, or so it's a lot different in the city than it will be in the county. Not saying I'm going to be seated, but I have a lot of faith. So whatever happens, happens. But the city is just totally different. You know, I was out for about 2 years, but now that I've been back for the last maybe 2.5 months, I've gotten my feet wet again, and felt a little more comfortable with myself and being out there in the public's eye, and you know, it's just, you know, it's a blessing to be back here, especially here with you. I mean, we did this back when I was running the last 2 times, and it's been a while.
It's been a while. You know, it's been a while, and we've maintained that friendship, and that's the way it should be. You know, like you have folks that here in Laredo is kind of like this. You know, there's some people that we see every day, and there's some people that we don't see in a while. But then when we do see them, the friendship comes back into the same line. But because everybody's living their own worlds, and everybody's living what they're doing, and you know, the backing, and everybody knows that, you know, they're helping each other out, and everybody's going to give you that high five at the end of the day, and that's the beauty of our community, and I don't want that to change ever.
I know. I feel the same way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we need to continue moving it forward. We need, like I've always said, and I've said this, and I've said, the city of Laredo, la gente, is what's going to make Laredo, and and yeah, they have to start standing up now.
You know, everything, like you said, everything we went through with the pandemic, and not only myself. I mean, everybody's gone through personal things. Everybody's lost someone along the way. We've all gone through that, and it's not a beautiful feeling. We know that. I think all of us went through something these past 2 years, and made us as people realize how much we need each other more than anything. Not hate on each other, but love each other and be there for each other.
Absolutely.
Not take anything for granted, not take anything against you or against anybody else. But we need each other to get over this, because it's not over. You know, we're still fighting.
Yeah, and we have to stand tall.
That's right.
And have the understanding and say, you know what, we have to take care of our own backyard before we take care of Texas. Then Texas, we have to take care of Texas before we take care of everything else. And that's what we have to do. And the United States has to take over the United States before it goes out there trying to be the superhero of the whole world. But other than that, you know, that we are a resilient people. We are a people of love and care. And we have a strong family ties, because one way or another, a lot of us are related to one another here in Laredo. Even though people might say, no, it's not true. A lot of them, if you've been here, you have great grandparents that are still here, or if we're here, more likely somewhere along the line, there's your cousin. And people say, no, it doesn't, but yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And well, tell me, what other news are you bringing? News is going on in your district. I mean,
we're getting ready to actually put the shape structure up at Independence. Our I'm going to say special education. I'm thinking about school. Our special needs swing sets are going up in Independence, and they'll be going up at El Aden Park as well. So working on some paving some sites, adding some new structures, sidewalks, and road fixtures, and all this good stuff. Trying to bring as much as we can before we leave, and finish up pending projects before we leave. As you know, once you start a project, it's not from one day to the other. I mean, you got to look for that money, make sure you allocate that money before we can ever move forward. If you say you approve a project today, it may take maybe 3-4 months before that project is actually all said and done.
Or longer sometimes.
It takes longer sometimes.
Or longer. You might say one thing now, and 2-3 years right before you're finishing it off. Or
exactly.
That's because the other councilman that comes in is the one that has it. And what we need to understand here in Laredo is when there's projects that are done that take a long time, like 4 or 5 years, and it changes over. Continue with the same project. Don't stop it. And we're going to do this now because the will still finish it off. Continue going forward.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's very important, actually. But hopefully we leave something good behind us when it's all said and done with the city. And hopefully in the future, what the future holds for us is something that we want, and make a difference there as well. That's why we're doing this. So we'll see how all that goes, and we're ready. Like I said, we're ready to roll. A lot of supporters and a lot of people behind us, and we thank them for that. We thank everybody for that. It's like I say, we have the same friends and stuff, and so it becomes a little bit difficult for them to say, no, I can't be with you, be with him, stuff like this. But at the end of the day, it's like I tell them, no matter what you say, what you do, I'm still gonna be here for you, no matter what. I'm not gonna put pressure on them or anything like that. It's not a game, it's not a competition. All it is somebody wanting to make a difference their own way, because we're not gonna have the same mindset. They might think they're doing things their way, and I want to do things my way, and it's just, at the end, it's for the people. It's not for us, it's for them, for the community. Try to do something different for them, try to make changes, try to good changes, positive changes. But we'll see what holds for us.
Absolutely. And we're going to have just in a couple of days we change here, and I'm going to tell you one thing. People are going to saying, those that are starting with New Year's resolutions, it's going to be voting time real quick. So make that your New Year's resolutions to go out there and vote. Okay, and we might laugh about it, but voting here in Laredo is pretty bad. So guys,
we have a lot of registered voters, actually a lot, but not everybody goes out and vote.
Not everybody goes out and vote.
And I might understand. They might not like the candidates, myself included. They might not like the candidates, but make a difference. You want your voice to be heard. Go out there and vote. It's very important, especially your children or your teenagers that are already 18 and older, that can go out and exercise their right to vote. They want to make a difference in the community. They want to do something themselves when they get older. Run for something, run for office, or do something with their lives. It's very important to vote. So go out there and vote.
Absolutely. So we'll leave you with that. Until next time, you guys be safe and stay safe, and we'll see you soon. And good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.